Gonna give you guys a little demo of the new Lumary recessed lights I installed in my office here. These are their, I'm gonna call them their Halo recessed light systems. Pretty awesome. They are Wi-Fi enabled. And so I'm not gonna walk you guys through the app, but I'm just gonna show you guys a couple different features here. So first off, I'm gonna turn on the ring. You can see I have it preset to blue. You could change that outer ring to any color you want in the color wheel here. I always like blue. We have the main light, the down light, and this down light unfortunately is only whites. So you have your warm whites and of course all the way up to your coldest light and everything in between. So you can really preset the lighting Kelvin temperature you like. You could change the brightness. I'm gonna dim this down to 1. That's about as dim as it'll go. A little too bright for night light, but still awesome for like mood lighting. I always like the warmish white light. Very, very nice. I'm gonna turn those off for a second. Coloring, you can adjust this into more of the whites, but you have to do it on sort of the color chart here where you kind of move the cursor around and select your color. I wish they would have included in this, they have presets of the red, red, orange, yellow, green, aqua, blue, and purple. I wish they would have put presets, and maybe they'll make changes on the app like they did under the whites, because they market these as having an LED ring night light. It'd be nice to have that just be a nice warm white or cool white. Just put a couple in there. So maybe they'll change that down the road. But again, you can just select the colors, RGB, which is what I mainly use. Turn them off, turn back on the main lights. You have preset functions where you can set these to flash, change color, basically 16 million different RGB colors on the ring, and your standard warm white through cool whites on the down light, and you can set scenes for different combinations of both. We have a couple different features here. We have initial mode. You can set these to come on as their default out-of-the-box color and brightness, or you can have them come on. This is if they lose power or you turn them off by switch, if you have them wired that way. Restore memory, you can be the last color and brightness used, or customize. You could have these whenever you lose power, come back on at a specific brightness and temperature and color. We have the on-off gradient. This allows you to turn the lights on where they gradually get bright, and same thing with turning them off, they'll gradually get dim. Then of course you have your give me 1 second. You can schedule these so you can have them turn on or off at a certain time of day. I use that often. And then of course music mode. Only downside to music mode, at least with the Smart Life app, which is what I use. I don't use the actual Lumary app on these. I believe it's the same. If you're putting this in music mode, it will only work in changing colors to the beat of the music if you have your phone unlocked and the app open. So as soon as you change, like YouTube Music, change a song, it stops working. Now that might just be something specific to my phone. I'm not sure, but just something to be aware of. Again, the only other things that I really have to say negative about these is adding a couple warm and cool white functions under the preset colors here under the Halo ring. And of course, the downlight, a real big disappointment to me was that the downlight is only white. I installed these with the idea, based on their Amazon listing, that these actually allowed you to change RGB on the entire light like every other smart light on the market. For some reason, they only made these white. So I think that was a real blunder on Lumary's part. I hope they come out with a new model and make these with the RGB ring, with whites, and then of course the downlight having the beautiful bright white that these have, but also RGB, because I really like to illuminate the room with blue or purple. These, they do give some color to the room, as you can see even in this video, even during the day, but it's nowhere near as bright as when you have actual RGB smart lights, like down-firing version. So anyway, I hope this helps some folks. If you have any questions, let me know. I do really like the lights. I just think they need to make a few improvements, and hopefully they'll do that on the maybe a new and improved model. Take care.